Kurt Angle with that great grip, the wrist and finger strength of Kurt.
Samoa Joe trying to roll through.
That's the key to being a great submissionist or grappler is your grip, your finger strength. Look at Joe, might want to tap out here.
Samoa Joe in the center of the ring. Joe may have no choice here. Tries to roll through again, an Angle right off of referee Brian Hebner.
Inadvertently, Angle takes out the ref. Uh-oh, ref didn't see it because he's out and down.
That was not inadvertent by Joe at all.
That choke again, that rear choke.
And Kurt Angle taps out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match as a result of a tap out, Samoa Joe.
Tell you what, right now, you don't see that much Kurt Angle tapping out. That's a massive victory for the Beatdown Clan.
There you see Kenny King. Look, and this...
It's living up to their name. And Eric Young, who's not part of the Beatdown Clan, is out here helping out.
Eric Young has a vested interest in what MVP is trying to do here on Impact Wrestling. But again, MVP just sending a message, not only to Kurt Angle, not only to Bobby Roode.
Speaking of Bobby Roode, here comes the former world champion.
And Bobby Roode, you got to figure he's going to go right after Eric Young.
There's that mutual respect that he has towards Kurt Angle, and also the agenda with EY.
Don't forget, later tonight, Bobby Roode, EY, no disqualifications. Impact Wrestling continues here on Destination America. Bobby Roode, can't wait to hear what he has to say about the BDC and Eric Young.
You know, I'm doing all I can to hold back my anger. I'm sitting in the back and I'm trying to hold back the frustrations that I have from last week. But you see, already tonight, this crap has gone too far. Eric Young, you're damn right I got screwed. Eric Young, I heard you flapping your gums earlier tonight, talking about why you ruined a 15-year friendship and why you cost me the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. The only thing in this business that I love. And let me tell you something, Eric Young. Every single word that spewed out of your mouth was nothing more than a bunch of bull. You see, I've been in this company a hell of a long time. And this wrestling ring is my home. I live for professional wrestling, but tonight, we are in New York City. And tonight is not about pro wrestling. Tonight is about payback. And tonight, EY, I'm gonna make you pay for what you have done.
A very passionate Bobby Roode in regards to his former best friend, Eric Young.
Well, Josh, Roode, Eric Young, tonight, no disqualification. It's going to be hard-hitting, man.
Big night for us here on Impact Wrestling. Big weekend on Destination America. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, it is the premiere of Impact Wrestling Unlocked, hosted by Mike Tenay. You're going to get all the historical and factual information you can ask for. You're going to get the first ever TNA Top 5 Power Rankings and exclusives, just like this.
Tell us about the changes in your personal life as of late. You're a family man now.
Yeah, I'm not just doing it for me. I'm doing this for my son. I'm doing this for my family, because I don't do this for fun. I'm not some fan who just decides, hey, I'll do whatever you want because I'm just happy to be here. I do this because this is how I provide for my family. The fact is that in the pecking order around here, he's looking up to me. Let's not get things twisted. You know, my dad was a rugby player and a educated guy, and he understood that I loved wrestling, but it wasn't his cup of tea. This company wants to let me go, and I become a free agent in a highly competitive market. I'm fine with that.
Back on Impact Wrestling on Destination America, Taz, a very uncomfortable scene last week between EC3 and Jeremy Borash.
Well, EC3's goal was completed. His goal was to basically humiliate JB to piss off Rockstar Spud. And I gotta say, yeah, EC3, well, goal completed.
Well, will there be any ramifications for EC3 for what he did to Jeremy Borash? He's not a competitor, he's a ring announcer.
To it, it'll come to one of the chicks actually dig it. So
Hey,
there we go. Hey, you all right?
Yeah.
All right. See strong man. Be good.
Hey. This, look, you know I'm sorry. And this is between me and him, and I'd never get you involved in this, but ever since I stood up to him, he's gone legit insane. He'll do anything to get at me.
He's gone insane?
He's gone my
Yeah,
best
he's
friend.
an insane jackass is what he is, right?
Yeah.
This is temporary, right? This will all grow back.
I know.
But believe me when I tell you this, EC3, one day, you get exactly what's coming to him. I promise you that.
And back inside the Manhattan Center, that familiar sound of the Revolution. James Storm and Abyss, the current and reigning tag team champions here. And where exactly are the Revolution, Taz?
Not sure. There's a lot of spots here in this Manhattan Center, but like they're up there in the old balcony region. Looks like that. Is that? Yeah, that is. Okay.
Well, we are moments away from our #1 Contenders Tag Team Championship match, and there you see Koya, the newest member of the Revolution, along with Manic, Abyss, and the great Sonata. James Storm and company have a vested interest in this #1 Contenders match for the tag team titles. Who will go on to face the Revolution next? The Hardys or the Wolves?
Creatures! The following contest is tag team action. Introducing first, about to make their way to the ring from Cameron, North Carolina, Matt and Jeff, the Hardys.
Matt and Jeff Hardy, two of the most decorated wrestlers on the planet. They started in a backyard in Cameron, North Carolina. They've gone on to capture every major tag team title in the world, Taz, except for the TNA World Tag Team titles.
And you know, that in itself to me is a shocker, but it definitely could happen. You're talking about Matt and Jeff Hardy. I mean, talk about being well decorated or most decorated or credibility and building a legacy. Both these men, Matt and Jeff, they've done that and still doing it. And they're still on top of their game, which is so impressive to see Jeff Hardy giving a little high side to the Revolution.
But the Hardys have to get through their opponents here tonight to become the #1 contenders for the Revolution's tag team titles. The Revolution will keep a close eye on this matchup.
And now, introducing their opponents, the team of Eddie Edwards and JP Richards, the Wolves.
Let the hunt begin. JP, I'm gonna have to send this guy an email or something.
Will the hunt end with the Wolves, the #1 contenders? We find out right after this. And Impact Wrestling on Destination America continues. #1 contenders tag team matchup here between the Hardys and the Wolves. The current champions, the Revolution, watching from their balcony here in the Manhattan Center.
And that's, I tell you what, for both the Wolves and the Hardys, that's a great thing for them. Because, you know, for the Wolves, for the Revolution to get involved, they're far away. They're up top there in the balcony in the Manhattan Center. You know what I mean? So you don't have to worry about them as much. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to.
Well, remember what happened last week. The Hardys had a ringside view for the match between the Wolves and the Revolution.
Right, and that's a big difference when a team is coaching or watching your match from ringside as opposed to up in the balcony.
Great night here. Our network Season premiere on Destination America. A lot of new things happening.